This broadcast will start in 15 seconds. This broadcast will start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Voice of Stockton. For more information on The Voice of Stockton, go to thevoiceofstockton.org.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of KXVS The Voice of Stockton or its parents, affiliates, management, and staff.
Thanks for watching. We'll talk about a general topic called Holiday Blue. So we're going to talk about different things that's going on. You know, people, and Kate's going to be here talking about the positive, and I'm going to be talking about the negative. So my negative is going to be this, and she's going to be talking about the positive that's going to help us get through the holiday season, get through the depression, the negativity, the overwhelming, stress, different things going on in our life that really just mostly we worry about a lot, that we're compassionate about it. Sometimes people will say something that unexpected, it's a tragedy, and we need to remove stress in our life and our negativity. Drama, that's another thing we call drama. Now, I want to talk about what I've been going through as far as my Christmas blue. You know what I mean? As far as my concern is that people always talk about the homeless, you know, and then I kind of wonder about is there an answer for the homeless problem. Because many times there's no cure for homeless, I believe, because it's been around for years and years, even to Christianity, even with Apollo or Marco Polo, whatever, everywhere in different countries, in the old country, 12. And we have the rich class, the middle class, and the poor class, you know, and really it shows that there's always going to be a homeless population regardless, you know, through our life. There's no answer for that, you know what I mean? There are people that are chronic, people who just don't want to take the responsibility for their life, you know. So I just feel like it's a depression that when it comes to politics also, it's just also another thing that they just want to use that as to get that in office. Oh, we'll take care of the homeless, and yeah, there's no cure for homeless, and that's my reality. But in the same time, the best thing you could do is to live your life, live content. That's what I feel, right, Kate? I feel like you need to be content about your life, appreciate what you have, and hopefully we contribute to help people as much as can that want to help themselves, you know. So that's something that's been said. I would like to also talk about health issue. You know, people suffer from chronic illness. Since we have Thanksgiving, we consume a lot of sugar, carb, and then sometimes our body kind of wean off, and we have to be back. We have to increase our insulin shot. We have to increase our pill a lot. We have to take our blood pressure a lot. Too much sodium. There's 3 things that I learned that you got to watch out when it comes to wellness. 3 white things that is not good for you to overdo it. It's salt, sugar and white flour.
That's true.
And that's something that I've been kind of like, okay, now I have to watch myself because I know that the more year that goes by, I feel more sensitivity coming to affect my body, and I cannot deal with stress like I used to, because there's always a chronic illness that affect my day when I'm going to the meeting, when I'm going to meet people at the party, or I just hanging out with hanging out with my friend, and everything just kind of hit me all at once, overwhelming, or and even though I'm trying to breathe, I'm breathing, and it's like sometimes it doesn't work that way. Sometimes it doesn't work. So that's the thing about holiday blue, because it's a lot of, you see people running to the store and then grabbing things and taking away stuff. Even from, I see adults taking item away from the kid. Just grab. You can literally see them taking out of. Don't we lost our sympathy, respect and value towards to our brother and sister and humanity? And that's what I'm more concerned about. Are we losing our way of life of respecting our fellow man? It's a scary thing for me too, because I don't know if you go somewhere and you're gonna easily get offended by a lot of stuff. What you wear, what you say, how you appear, how you approach yourself. It's kind of overwhelming too. So that being said, what do you think, Kay? Do you think relate, understand where I'm coming from?
Well, for me, I gotta take this off. Okay, so there's two sides to the coin.
Right.
Because, so my mom takes a lot of medication. She grew up during World War II, and she has a lot of anxiety. She has a lot of medication that she takes. And the work that I do in the shop that I run, it's like I run into a lot of people that have illnesses or that have like anxiety. But I mean, for me, I look for the positive. One of the things that helps me out so much is, and thank God, is because New School Aikido, I've been practicing Aikido since 2004. So for me, being able to stay in good health and being able to teach Aikido and go practice Aikido, I'm at the dojo like 3 times a week. I'd be there 5 days a week if I could. But being able to practice Aikido and just being able to go there and just roll, even the techniques, because Aikido is a non-aggressive self-defense art, and it works on the person as a whole. So when you practice Aikido, it's like you're working on your mind, your body, and your spirit. So it's like I've had days where I've been at the hospital all day with my mom because she's sick and she's got illnesses and stuff. She's ended up in the hospital so many times. So I go to Aikido and it's like it just rolls away. And that's one of the things that I love about Aikido. And then plus the tools that I have working at the Vibes Up shop, it's like everything, I feel like everything that I have in my life right now between Aikido and Vibes Up and the friendships, the people that I choose to surround myself with, I like to look at the positive side of the coin. Even with homelessness, like I want to say in San Francisco, there were 2 people that were running for mayor in San Francisco. And there was one lady that was running for mayor that really, really wanted to address the situation of the homelessness. So she didn't get the mayorship, but this other guy did. And so he decided to hire this lady that was running for mayor. And together they came up with a situation to help the homeless people in San Francisco. And what they did was they had, I don't know if they're still doing this, but they gave the homeless people newspapers to sell. They would sell them for $1. So instead of asking people for money, they could go out and work, sell newspapers, work for a living. Mm-hmm. And then that helps them, that changes the perspective of the way that they feel, because, it's like they're doing something for themselves. Right. And in other states, it's like there's a tiny house community that other people have built to help homeless people. And I've heard other people talking about ways to help the homeless, and it's like, other people do sock drives and things like that to help homeless people. So it's like if we all come together and do what we can to help one another, like the people that just experienced the fire in Butte County, You know, it's like I have all these extra things that I'm not using, so it's like I'm gonna gladly donate that to other people. And it's like I have extra clothes that I don't wear. It's like, you know, it's like I don't need like 4 jackets, so I'll gladly pass that on to someone else. But I believe that there's always a way to there's always like a positive to the negative, like a battery. So like if I have pain, or if like I don't agree with someone, or I don't get along with someone, it's like I do what I can to move past that. And that's because I've been practicing Aikido for so long. And it's just the tools that I've learned just by teaching Aikido and being a student of Aikido. Aikido is not about the physical technique, but it's about the whole art. It's about, you know, it's about refining yourself.
Right.
And that's what I believe. It's like you've always got to strive to like work on your own things, like overcome your own challenges. Like I have a phone addiction, so it's like I have a YouTube addiction, so it's like I don't sleep very much because I watch videos on YouTube. So I just was like, that's it. I'm too tired and I can't do this to myself. So I feel like I'm punishing myself by not sleeping enough. So last night I was like, that's it. Got home, played with my cats, and didn't watch any videos. So I played with my cats.
Cat help.
That helps.
Cat help. Yep.
Yeah. Having animals helps too, right, Trixie? Right, Trixie?
Yeah, I totally agree with Kay was saying about there's a lot of stuff that it could help out temporarily for the homeless. That's only temporary, but it doesn't relieve all the homeless. You know, we're gonna we got to learn to accept that when the homeless get benefit, there seems to be more want to take advantage of it, the situation, to be homeless. You know, when they try to help them out and they never get back on their feet sometimes. But at the same time, like you said about the fire, you know, sometimes like they had in the news, they were talking about they don't want clothes no more. They don't want used clothes no more. And I say, wait a minute, what are you talking about? What, they want money? I don't like to give money to organizations because they keep the money to themselves sometimes. Because they have to hire somebody to go over to them and they get paid for giving the money and and help them with the clothes, help them with their arrangement. But when you go to the secondhand store and you donate used clothes, they sell the clothes as if it was brand new. You know, so I don't think no different why Salvation Army or Goodwill will do that, to turn away clothes that they need or personal hygiene, or it could be toothpaste, you know, that are required, but yet they rather take cash. To me, I'm very skeptical about it. You know what I mean, as far as that's concerned. What do you think?
I don't watch the news, so when I got my orange belt in Aikido, I had to do a media fast, so I just completely stopped watching TV. But the thing that I don't do is watch the news, because a lot of the news is negative. It's all about the negative. Amen. You rarely ever hear something positive. Even like the political campaigns, it's always usually about like the negative about this opponent, about that opponent. So I don't watch the news. It's like there's a Facebook group with the Butte County fires, and there's people asking for like air beds, sheets, blankets. You know, it's like people are doing what they can to like chip in for these people. And, you know, there's people out there that don't have anything, that have lost everything. I met a lady in the shop last night that I know. She comes to our Placerville store, and she said that she hasn't been able to access her house, but her neighbors, like all of her neighbors, lost their houses. You know, so it's like she still has access to things, but her neighbors don't. So it's like, if you think about it, it's like the people have like lost everything. So it's like they'd probably be appreciative of any help that they could get. Yeah,
and plus, you know, now they have to start all over with they have to relocate. Mm-hmm. They're gonna sometimes insurance will cut them out. We can't afford it, so they're gonna file for bankruptcy, and they have to move somewhere, you know, or in a camp or whatever. And that's the reality of life. So people that my show is about, whatever thing that's going on in your life, we always have to put it on appreciation, on our well-being. that we're healthy. We have family. We have family that loves us. We have friends that care for us. Animal that quickly put their faith in you and everything. So that's the only thing that's called the Christmas holiday, because I have seen a lot of people going through a lot of things going on in their life, especially with controlled substance. It's very difficult, very to have a detox and things like that. And I don't want to be a downer and things like that, but I want to hit the reality that we're a temper our own body. We're responsible for our own health, and we're all responsible for our own wellness and our sanity. So a lot of people were asking me, what's this for? Right here on my forehead. I feel kind of strange, because I feel like I'm always I'm putting this on that side because I have it's a hearing aid, but sometimes I have it up here most of the time, but when it hurt on the left side, I have to kind of. It's the tender spot. I have to move it forward a little bit so I can have some kind of, so it'll heal a little bit. There's a soft spot on my side of my left ear. My left ear, on that spot. So I get sensitive once in a while. So I have to put this down to make it forward to be able to hear better. So a lot of people be asking me that question now. So it seems kind of unusual that I'm wearing a band. Since my grandma's part Indian too. So anyway, that's been said, I mean, that's something that I really admire Kay for her perspective in life, because she is a keto master. And
I'm not a master.
What?
I have a third degree black belt in Aikido, but I am very, very far from a master. I don't consider myself a master. I just consider myself
being humble. She's being Ricky, but you're not a
master. calls me a master, but I'm like, I'm not a master.
Four black belts should be able to be
three.
Oh, three black belts should be
three.
Okay, my mistake. 3 black belt, and that should be a discipline area. You know what I mean? So it should be able to be considered a master, isn't it?
There's 8 degrees. There's 8-degree black belts in Aikido, and there's other people in Aikido who I want to say have better techniques than me. But I don't consider myself a master.
He's just being modest and being humble. That's good.
I teach kids, and I have a Friday morning
class. That's amazing.
I mean, it takes a lot of patience to teach kids, but the thing that's so much fun is that I get to act like a kid. So it's like I get to be a kid, and I get to like throw my hair in front of my face like this, and the kids are like, "Sensei!" So it's like, I get to like act weird with the kids, and they just love it. But it's like it totally brings out the inner child in me. So
that's cool. That's awesome. Go ahead.
So, what I was gonna say is that one of the things that I like to do on YouTube is listen to meditations. So it's like there was something I was listening to, and they said you always got to focus on what makes you feel good. So it's like, if I have a smoothie every day with my blueberry, spinach, avocado, and coconut milk, then I know that I feel good. If I sleep enough, I feel good. If I practice yoga in the morning, I feel good. If I go to the gym in the morning, if I get to Aikido and practice at least twice a week, I feel really good.
Well, that's good, because I think so that's your outlet.
Yes.
So when we're still talking about holiday blue, but as far as that concerned, that is something that people need to have some idea. I was going to Aikido for a while, but I had a bad experience for a little bit because of something I didn't. But I shouldn't make that a factor. You know what I mean? Everybody goes through a miscommunication, I guess. But I shouldn't let that hold me back to taking Aikido. There's certain people that I deal with that are very domineering, and I don't like that in a way that when I visualize, when I hang out and go to class, when I go to those school and I see a personality that's overbearing me, and I feel threatened. I'm not sure. It's like I'm very insecure. All of a sudden. But when I see my friend Kay and she's laughing and smiling, it kind of made me forget my fear. I mean, fear is a bad thing to what we have when we try to change ourselves. because when we change our stuff, it's a lot of work. And they say no pain, no gain, but still, we still have to gradually, your body have to change whatever is going on because they're not used to being too much movement. My body's not used to too much movement. Right now, I'm not even signing because I get tired really quick when I'm signing, because of the light, it's the heat, all those stuff. It's overwhelming because it's a lot of work for me, But I shouldn't, because mainly this radio should be accessible for sign language. But many times I get tired. Because sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget my sign. And when I'm overwhelmed, and I even know I've been catching myself. I'm like, oh, I better be careful. Because the deaf community are not sympathetic or forgiving when you sign wrong, misinformation. Because they're not. I would be too, but they're not forgiving group, But sometimes it put me in a spot because sometimes when they talk too fast and I'm trying to sign, sometimes I miss the word. I might hear the word different what they were saying. So it's really put me on the spot of stress or on the spot of being responsible for my communication. And so Kate, as far as Kate concerned, Kate is informational resources. The first time I had Kate, she was talking about reading out of the bottle. And there's no sign language, glucolea, all the leaf and all that stuff, and I have to spell it out, all those things that's in the oil, So as an interpreter, that's what you face on a lot, You have to really get, and then I have to think about the question I'm going to ask her, and thinking I'm thinking about how to change the word around. There's no sign for that particular word or vocabulary. So that's another thing that is overwhelming too with my daily. So that's why I try to take the things that calm me down, go to my spot like that. I enjoy. Don't get me wrong. I love signing for people. I'm an advocate for people with disability. I'm an advocate for people with deaf community. I'm an advocate for hard of hearing. I'm an advocate for the blindness. I'm all over. But right now, my biggest issue is mental health. Everybody goes through that mental health issue right now. And when it comes to depression, it's hard. When people hit rock bottom, it have to really work the person development all at once. Physically, emotional, mentally as well. So, what Kate does, she's my like a mentor, but she hit me with sales. She hit me with a lot of good stuff, But as a friend, she understands where I come from, and as far as understanding that too much of everything is not good. And I wanna promote her product. Like I promote her like this right here, this thing in the back, on the phone that people hold their hand a lot. You get radiation. What do you call that?
It's a cell phone ion. So it's a EMF harmonizer. It has black tourmaline and clear quartz in it, so it'll help to protect you from the electromagnetic frequencies of electronics.
So that's something that a lot of people are holding in their hand. You're gonna get I don't know. It's like microwave stuff, and I don't like it. So it's really you have to be careful with that and things like that. But and sometimes it's like okay, have a shop. She's a sales representative at Vibes Up.
Yeah.
See, I can't pronounce it. I say Vital Up, Vibe. So it's like okay, it's a deaf thing. I kind of sort of broke my vocabulary.
Just remember, wait.
Vibes
Up. Vibes Up. You can get. Hey, check this out. So.
Hold on. Before I forget, before I speak, I'm gonna let Kate do all the talking. But this one I would like to say. Friday it was a Black Friday sale, right, Kate? And she had a promotion going on the store. And I really encourage you to go and check the store out because there's a lot of thing going on, and to have watch it too for people that don't know about it. I have watched it. Look, see this like that. Oh, it's really cool. They have a lot of good things that I wasn't aware of, but they're in boxes, so you have to really go in and look on the boxes and see what they have, because I didn't know about it until after. So I wanted to watch so bad, and it's very simple. Watches. It's
cork
made out
band.
and it's made out of what? Cork wood.
It's cork. So this is made of cork, and it has our earth mat material in it. So that's like black tourmaline and clear quartz with other gemstones. So it's like, so you get a positive vibe from your watch.
Are they seeing it?
I think if
I
you
can't
hold
see.
it
I'm
here.
blinded by that light. I can't see it. Am I
If you
seeing
hold
it?
it there.
Just a little bit. Yeah. There.
Okay, thanks. Okay, see, that's pretty cool, huh? That's it's
And
only
then look-
$29. How much is that? If somebody were to buy it, what would you?
It's what, $39.99, I think. I can't remember.
I may not buy it for $10 off on the gift card, right?
Yeah. So if you see Doug, you can get a $10 gift card
Yeah,
from Doug.
I'll have a whole bunch of it when Kate gives it to me, because I usually buy the $300 watch, and it'll crack and everything, and it'll go waste, But this one is only $39 plus $29. It's really awesome, It's so simple, and I really like it, So that's something that if you want to look for inexpensive stuff or health, wellness, that's something that
Support your local business.
they're looking at my double chin. Come on. Okay. Anyway, so that's what's going on. That's what I got for myself for Christmas and my pre-Christmas gift. So at the moment, Kay will talk about her sale for today, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
we had a Black Friday special, and today is the last day of the sale. So I just want to show you some things that we have in the store. So since Doug was talking about stress, these are comfy bands. So we actually have gemstone bracelets in stress relief and the comfy bands. But what the comfy bands do is, if you look at this, it has this gemstone material, which is black tourmaline, clear quartz, with other plant botanicals. And so when you wear this, every 60 seconds, it passes through the stress support to your blood. And you wear this on your wrist because your wrist has these veins, so you can wear it on your ankle or your wrist. So it's going to pass through that stress support, or the abundance, the energy, the healthy winter. I had a customer come into the store yesterday, and she was getting sick. I put a cold and flu bracelet on her wrist. Within a few minutes, she was feeling better. There's the protection from negativity. These are just some of our themes. Pain support, health and wellness. What else? Oh, love. All you need is love. But
I like this one for the women. So they're like that. Can you mind how much they cost? While
okay,
you're doing
so
it?
this is so our Vibes Up shop, which is on the corner of, if you haven't been there, it's on the corner of Pacific and Doris.
Yeah, that's
Doris. Sorry, I get
That's okay, you got it.
confused. So we're considered an outlet store. So as an example, these bracelets here, these comfy bands and the gemstone bracelets are $9.99. So the comfy bands online sell for $30, and then the gemstone bracelets sell for $19.99, and then in the store they're $9.99.
And there's a variety of color. Look at that.
Yeah.
They have one for blue and one for
So there's a
pearl.
variety. Like this one's like a tree of life, like a Vibes Up wisdom bracelet. This is really cool. And so for every $25 you spend, you get 1 point, and that 1 point you can get a free gift. So with the 1 point, where'd it go? So you could get hang on. So you could actually get like this pendant, but this ends today. So you could get this black tourmaline pendant, or this lava pendant, and you could add essential oils onto this. So we have our rare lotus oil, which is tested for purity.
It smells good. I love it.
It smells really good.
I like it.
Hey, this is new. This is my favorite stone, amethyst. This is jewelry with a purpose. infused with our crystal coating. So this is our all-in-one formula. And then there's also this Renaissance pendant.
That's a pretty one.
So if you spend, this is $40 at the store. Online it's $69.99. Online it's $69.99. And then this is black tourmaline. Also, if you spend $100 today, then you could get this for free. So this is really nice. And then we have this is also a 1-point item, but this is $9.99. So if you have pain, this is, a lot of people like this for pain support. So, I was practicing Aikido one day and I hurt my knee. So I wrapped this wrap around my knee and it helped to take the pain away right away.
So this right here is like this right here, like a bracelet. It could be a it could be a unisex.
Yes.
For men and women, so that black, can you explain that please?
This is called, what is it? Shungite. Shungite is a stone that comes from Russia, and it has a coating over it for protection and protect you from EMFs. So EMFs are protection from the electromagnetic frequencies because we're always surrounded by like computers, electronics. So when you come into the Vibes Up shop, the products that we have, like if you cocoon in our earth mats, it's designed to bring you back to your natural state because it's natural for us to feel good and feel healthy. So we want you to focus on feeling good and feeling healthy.
Well, but you know what? There's another thing I forgot to ask you, Kay. Somebody did ask me about what is a cocoon mat.
Oh.
What is that?
So we have these earth.
Hold on. Before I forget, in the card, Kay gave me a whole bunch of gift cards, and I gave it to everyone. And in the bag, they tell you what the cocoon is.
Okay.
So that's where. Go ahead.
We make earth mats in our warehouse, and they look like this. I don't know how well you can see that, but they're bigger than this. So it's black tourmaline, clear quartz, with over 80 other gemstones like red jasper, green aventurine, zeolite mineral. So what happened? And then it's got over 80 plant botanicals that are known for health, grounding, pain support, protection, and protection from electromagnetic frequencies and more. So you come into the store, you can lay back on one of our recliners, and then we have mats that are on the recliner. So you get the mats on your back, and then we put 2 mats over you, so that it's like you're being cocooned in the mats, and it feels really good. So you got to come into the store and experience that.
And not only that, tell them about the wall on the store.
Oh yeah, so our walls are painted. We have a liquid crystal coating, so our walls are painted with our liquid crystal coating in the paint. So you walk into the store and you feel the walls, and there's paint, the crystals in the paint. And it feels
so in other
really
words, it feels the energy and the good positive vibes,
Yes.
and things like that. So and they also give personal stuff. They have toothbrush, they have brushes,
hairbrush.
So what is it there?
This is our bamboo ionizing hairbrush. This is a brand new item. So if you look closely at this has our crystal coating over it, and it's got some black tourmaline. So it's designed to make your hair like nice and silky smooth. You could also use it on Trixie. So you can use this on yourself or your pets.
Oh,
and
interesting.
and it makes the hair like nice and silky smooth. I just got this for me because I was like, hey, why not?
And the coaster?
Oh, check this out. Okay, so we make these coasters are in our warehouse, and these are this is, I want to say this is peridot with carnelian, but this is for abundance. This is really cool. And Doug was charging his water on this. So we have like I am joy, I am health, I am peace in these. And these are just like one of the things that we make. So you could get your unique one-of-a-kind coaster. And last time I was on the show, Doug and I were talking about the Vibes Up water bottles. So this says, a bottle with a nice butt. So this is a highest grade stainless steel water bottle. Now you look at the water bottle underneath, and you
Just
see
like
all the
this one here.
crystals. Yeah, it's kind of like this, except this water bottle has the earth mat material in it. So it says on the back, it sends out it's piezoelectricity. But what happens is that that mat material has clear quartz and black tourmaline. So when the material dries, it causes the quartz to shrink. So the quartz sends out 1 million rays per second.
Wow.
So that's why you feel like it's like you feel recharged. And then when you have the bracelets on, like I do,
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I'm wearing Doug's Courage and Clarity, and then this one's Abundance. So, so it's like when the bracelets, they actually turn on. So it's like I can feel this one. It's like my hand's like really vibrating. It starts to tingle.
So in other words, when you wear the more you wear it, the more you feel that effect on that vibration, right?
So like if it's something that you really need, like let's say you need energy, give me your left hand.
I mean, right.
Okay, so with the left hand's always good. So let's say you need energy, then you'll feel it working. It'll like it turns on. So if you're feeling like you're low in energy or stressed, a lot of people now have stress. So you could come in for a free gift, which could be a stress comfy band or an energy comfy band.
But also, they when they buy a minimum of $25.
Yeah, today only if you buy $25, then you get a free gift. So every $25 equals 1 point.
So that's great. So how often do you do this type of sales? Even though this, like you say, it's an outlet, but how often like right now you have your Friday and it ends till Sunday. You're not gonna have another sale or for what Christmas time?
We always have specials.
Good. Okay.
So it's up to Caitlin, but one special that we are offering.
For those who don't know who Caitlin is, she's repeating herself, is the owner of the store.
Yeah,
right?
so Caitlin is the creator and owner of Vibes Up. Caitlin, Vibes Up has been in business for 13 years, and they've won 11 Visionary Awards.
So what does visionary mean?
Visionary means like it's like an award for like a creator. So it's like they won a Visionary Award for the liquid crystal coating. And then, like different products won a Visionary Award. So it's pretty
wow,
cool.
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Caitlin's amazing. She's very, very creative.
Well, I don't know Caitlin, but she's a wonderful, creative person.
Yeah.
And also, I believe even Kate does her creativity to her candle scented.
Yeah, so I make candles that you can use on your skin for lotion or massage oil. And we have them in the stores. So this is a stress relief, which is it's rosemary and lavender, but it's got a secret ingredient too called holiday peace. Smell.
Wow, I like that smell.
So it's rosemary, lavender, and peppermint because we have an oil in the store that's for sleep, and it smells like it's got like lavender and mint in it. So I want.
Oh yeah. I remember. You know what? I remember that. Remember you told me about when all the smoke coming in.
Yeah, peppermint. Yeah.
Well, what I did exactly what I did. I put lavender and peppermint, and it smelled like really puts you to sleep. You know, like you inhale something and you're kind of like, wow, it's really clear your sinus and really clear. It makes the room really smell really peppermint, but lavender peppermint. That's what it smells like. You know, it's really good. There's some people like myself are very sensitive to lavender because to me it kind of smells or stink. It's overpotent, but they said it work to calm you down. But if I add something else to it, it kind of lessens the funny feeling that I smell from lavender, you know. So I do, and I put peppermint with lavender. I make other stuff with lavender, like this one. I make my own oil, face oil.
What's that one?
This is mixed with frankincense, lavender, wild orange, lemon. This more like for inner beauty. You know, I kind of get the oil when I have black circle in my eye, things like that. It's really good. I just made it myself, and I mean, it's for myself, for my benefit, you know. But Kay, she's been in the business for how long and working at the wellness?
Oh, so as far as Vibes Up, or
I mean,
in health and
literally,
what?
little alternative medicine.
So I've been into so I've been practicing Aikido since 2004. So I want to say like 2006. No, 2000. Well, okay. So I started practicing Aikido in 2004, and I had a car accident, and I couldn't move because I had whiplash.
So you're 16 years you've been in a
Yeah.
wellness.
So what happened was, our sensei at the time told me about the internal Aikido class that was led by Elaine, and Elaine suggested during her guided meditation, which is really wonderful. That's
Yeah.
another thing to do to help you feel better is to meditate. And we are starting meditation at New School Aikido. I think we're going to do it once a month. So
But for people who don't know who's Elaine, who is
Elaine
she?
is the owner of New School Aikido.
Okay.
And New School Aikido is located on the corner of Pershing and Country Club. I have a lot of gratitude for Elaine for keeping the dojo going for all this time.
Wow, that's incredible.
So,
Go ahead.
so I started practicing Aikido in 2004, and then I wrecked my car, had whiplash, and then I attended a meditation class that was led by Elaine, the owner of New School Aikido, and she said to imagine a rainbow bridge, and on that bridge was somebody that needed our help or forgiveness. And so I imagined the guy that caused the car accident, and I forgave him. And when I first got to the meditation, I had a lot of pain and stiffness. And after forgiving that guy, the pain and stiffness that I was experiencing just went away.
Wow, that's pretty good. I think that's something that we have to, like, people who hold grudges, that's called stress, anger, frustration, and you have animosity toward people. That's something that affects your body. People, you know, that's the one thing about my mom and my dad. And he said, who do you hurt the most, yourself or somebody else when you're
Right.
had attitude? When
Right.
you're mad, it affects your own body. The person is happy, sleeping, and they don't know nothing about, and you're not even hurting that person by your attitude and hatred and animosity or dislike. You might just enjoy your life. Don't worry because they don't care if you're hurt or not. You know what I mean? So yeah. So people don't think that way. So if you have an attitude or stress, just let it go. I mean, it's affecting your blood pressure, it's affecting your chemical imbalance, things like that. That's another thing about Christmas blue, because I emphasize that a lot of people are going to be depressed during the holiday blue. A lot of suicide. A lot of people are trying to get gifts. People are fighting for to get what they to fill the void. You know what I mean? As far as that's concerned, you know. So that's something that we have to watch ourselves, not to entice ourselves to something that may not benefit us. So therefore, we need to take care of our mentality with alternative medicine as well. That's what I'm trying to emphasize, because now insurance don't want to cover for medication no more. They don't want to cover things like people would have anxiety problem or panic attack problem because they're a controlled substance. And they want you to go to detox so you can withdraw from that medication, because they spend a lot of billion and trillion money throughout the United States. So right now, they stigmatize people who are taking those type of have been taking for a long time are having problem getting refill, and you have to go see the doctor. You have to go every month, want the refill, because they want you to see you at the refill. You know that you're getting charged for a visit, $79 a visit. You know, it's really, I mean, so therefore you gotta find some way to eliminate your medication down, so that way you don't depend on that so much. But what Cake is trying to do the opposite effect. That means it's putting more positive in that type of alternative medicine, that you have to believe in that type of lifestyle. That is a lifestyle choices.
Right. I mean, there's even like, it's like in the past, if I got sick, I would take cold and flu medication, but I take this, I wear this. It's like I rarely get sick anymore.
So so now we're getting close to our show right now. But as far as my concern, I wish you I wish you the best throughout the day, and hopefully you go to Kate and go divide up 2051 Pacific.
Yeah, 2051 Pacific Avenue.
And what time you'll be open and closing today?
I might be at the store for another probably half hour.
Well, you better get your butt over there then. You gotta rush.
Yeah.
So anyway, I wish you'd be over here. I don't know if he's here or not. But anyway, we're ready to end our show. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I haven't signed. My dog was in there in a way. But thank Kate for coming.
Sure.
Thank for people who going through a lot of stuff. If you have any question or comment, don't hesitate. Or me, you want me to talk about other issue, that's fine too, regardless, about health and wellness, people with disability, whatever, certain kind of, we have resources for that. So thank you so much. Enjoy your Sunday afternoon and have a great day. The Visit Show at the Voice of Stockton. Thank you, Kay, for coming on your day off, and have a great day. Goodbye.
Bye.